Hey, it's Brian from Hanging Houseplants. Whenever I go to start videos, I always want to say it's your boy, and I don't know where that comes from because that is not the way I talk ever. But today I'm here. I have a plant from Doc Block that's ready to be pollinated, and I finally actually have a tripod. So I figured I was going to do another pollination video. So in the past, I've done some pollination videos where I've showed you where I'll use my finger to collect that initial pollen. And the reason I like that is because when you pollinate that way, on your fingertip, you can really see a lot of pollen. When you use a paintbrush, those little bristles and the colors of the bristles, I don't really see the pollen as well. And that's not to mean it's not there though. So that's why I don't really stress about that too much. It's like, you see the pollen get picked up by the paintbrush. You just don't really see that like thick pollen on your finger. And like sometimes when I pollinate with my finger, I like really see it along the spadix of the inflorescence. So that's kind of like my mindset there, is why I do use my finger often. In this case, I'm going to show you doing it just with a paintbrush. The benefits of this, I think, are you're not any oils or something that's on your finger that maybe could potentially cause some issues aren't going to be involved. You're also not being too rough with each little micro flower that's receptive. With the paintbrush, you're very gentle going along it, so who knows, maybe you can rough up. I've had so many inflorescences abort for different reasons that I can't pinpoint and say like, oh, that's what went wrong. But I don't know, I do feel like the paintbrush is a little bit more finesse to it that I think it can't be underrated. So today I'll show you what I'm pollinating. So this is Zara times Michelle F2. I always call it my red one, but this is one of the earlier generation ones. It's dark green leaves, really beautiful red emergent leaves, and the veins stay. These ones, I only get the veins to stay for about 3 weeks. When I have this plant in my greenhouse at home, those veins would last for almost like 3 weeks to a month at times. But I think just like in my greenhouse tent, whatever we want to call this, the leaves mature so fast and the plant grows so fast that some of those emergent colors seem to come and go faster as the plants just, the leaves are kind of just maturing faster. That's the way I've always thought about it. So then I'm crossing this with another one of a block hybrid. This is the Zara times Michelle F3. So this is a plant that Jeff had sent me, after helping him like launch on Instagram right around, what was that, IAS 2021, when he was first releasing some of those hybrids and like getting information out there about them. So he had sent me this plant, really, really dark leaves, really beautiful emergent purple color, and the veins on this one hold for like a really long time. I think it's like 4 leaves, like the 4th oldest leaf is still holding some of the color in the veins. So the hope here is to try and get some of that color that will stay longer. Hopefully see the leaves either get darker, and who knows, maybe they'll do something cool. I'm interested to see how the purple and red kind of react to this, because I think it's just going to be, a really good variety between the 2 crosses. So I've actually done this cross about, I'd have to check on Brian Anthurium, my Anthurium breeding page, if you want to follow there. But if you check on there, I pollinated another one earlier. I'm not 100% sure it took. I also think that just what I have right now, I have some like Warachianum pollen, but like with the Queen Anthurium, like they're so picky in terms of what they cross with that like I'm just not at the point where I think it makes sense to just try stuff that's going to fail, especially when I want to make a lot of these hybrids and start seeing, I want ones that either are purpler or redder or maybe have veins that, hold the color longest, leaves that are bigger or smaller. I really want to make a lot of these different hybrids, see what I get out of them. And from there, I think I'm like a year and a half away from where I'm just like, all right, I don't even care if this works. I'm trying everything funky. There's just some plants that I think that I want to keep breeding, so that way I can get more specimens, more, I don't even know if I want to call them like breeders, but like, I don't know, my like top of the line stock plants. I still want to make more of those. So that's why I'm just going to keep hammering home these genetics, seeing what they do. There's a lot of trendy crosses out there that I could like try and get the pollen for those, but like, I don't know, with this particular, breeding path, it's a weird freaking thing to say, but whatever I'm doing, I just really want to get like some really unique colors. I had just, I've seen plants that Jeff Block was working with when I went down to Miami, And he just has like such a fun variety where like some have like more colors in between the veins, or more, you know, kind of when that main vein kind of like bleeds off, kind of like happens with like the Selby silvers. Let me, not the best example, but you know, like with these, where you start seeing that like kind of like sparkly like gap in the leaves. Like I want to see what I get out of that. See, you know, get some of those different traits growing. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing today with that pollination. I also will be doing some new videos soon. I'm gonna do some more like greenhouse tours. I have like, even with what I share on Instagram stuff, I just have so many different hybrids to show people that like I don't even get to and can't even keep up with. So going to be doing some of more of those videos soon. If you have any questions about the pollination, about what I'm doing, and I have an answer for it, I will give you an answer. So leave a comment, like, and subscribe, whatever else YouTubers say at the end of their videos. But thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you can see what else is coming next. Thanks.